If you're a busy parent trying to plan a high-yield family vacation, one that's educational, adventurous, and relaxing, this is your complete guide to the 10 best spots in Northern Sardinia with kids. Number 1. Cala Spinosa at Capo Testa plus Colonne Romane. We're starting with one of the most dramatic and unique spots in all of Sardinia, Cala Spinosa at Capo Testa. Capo Testa is this wild, almost otherworldly headland covered in massive granite boulders. And tucked within those boulders is Cala Spinosa, a small, sheltered cove with incredibly clear water and golden sand. This was one of the most unique beach formations we have ever seen and one of our favorite spots in Sardinia. But here's what makes this stop extra special for families. Right nearby are the Colonne Romane, which are the Roman columns. These are actual ancient granite columns that were quarried here by the Romans and never made it to their final destination. Your kids can literally touch 2,000-year-old history. Make sure you wear water shoes because the path to the cove is rocky, but so absolutely worth it. Number 2. Boat excursion to the Maddalena Archipelago. If there is one thing you do in Northern Sardinia, make it this. The Maddalena Archipelago is a national park made up of 7 main islands and dozens of smaller ones, and the only way to truly experience it is by boat. Many excursions will take you to hidden beaches with water so clear you can see the bottom from 20 feet up. However, our tour did not stop by at the beaches despite what the tour description said, but we did stop by 3 spots to snorkel in this crystal clear water amidst this amazing scenery. Most excursions depart from the town of Palau and last a full day. They typically include snorkeling stops, lunch on board, and multiple beach landings. But there are also tours that depart from Santa Teresa di Gallura, which is where our boat was located. Number 3. Nuragic Village. Now this one is for the curious kids and honestly for the curious parents too. Sardinia is home to over 7,000 Nuragic. Those are ancient stone towers built by the Nuragic civilization between 1900 and 730 BC. These are some of the most mysterious and impressive prehistoric structures in the entire Mediterranean. Visiting a Nuragic village is one of those experiences that makes travel genuinely educational without feeling like a field trip. Kids can walk through the ruins, climb around the structures, and ask questions that even adults don't have answers to because archaeologists are still figuring it out. They even had a virtual reality goggles for the kids to see what the life was like in the Nuragic village thousands of years ago. This was a huge hit with our kids. Number 4. Santa Teresa Gallura and Rena Bianca Beach. Santa Teresa Gallura is a charming coastal town in the very north of Sardinia, and it is one of the best bases for families visiting this region. We actually stayed at Hotel Moresco here. It's centrally located, walkable to everything, and right next to the Rena Bianca Beach, which is one of the most stunning beaches in Europe. White sand, crystal clear, shallow water, and you can literally see the island of Corsica from the shore. Check out my full review of Hotel Moresco and the Rena Bianca Beach. A few things to know. Rena Bianca is a protected beach with a small entrance fee, about €3. During peak summer months, you need to reserve your spot in advance because they limit capacity to prevent overcrowding. And towels are also not allowed on the sand, so bring a beach mat or rent a lounge chair. Santa Teresa Gallura is super cute with lots of shops, excellent dining and restaurants, and a great square where the kids can play and run around. It was very safe and did not seem too touristy. There's an old fort-like tower with a small museum and incredible views of the town and Rena Bianca Beach. Number 5, Costa Paradiso and Spiaggia di Cossi. This stretch of coastline is defined by dramatic red and orange granite rocks that plunge directly into the most vivid turquoise water you've ever seen. Spiaggia di Cossi is the standout beach here, a small, sheltered cove that is genuinely breathtaking. It's a bit more of the beaten path, which means fewer crowds and a huge win when you're traveling with kids. The water is calm and shallow, making it very safe for the little kids. One of the best parts of visiting this beach is the path along the rugged mountain with breathtaking views. You can get to that beach by boat or by taking this 20-minute hike, and I would definitely recommend the hike. We found it to be fun and engaging way to reach this amazing beach. Number 6, Alghero. Alghero is on the western side of Northern Sardinia and has this unique Catalan Spanish influence. You'll actually hear a Catalan dialect spoken here. This gives it a completely different feel from the rest of Sardinia. The old town is surrounded by medieval walls right on the water, and walking those walls at sunset with your kids is genuinely magical. The harbor is full of seafood restaurants, boats, the streets are lined with coral jewelry shops, and the whole place is just incredibly walkable and safe. Kids get exposed to real culture, excellent pizza, great food, and a real historical town. Next to the town is a very nice wide beach with nice white and powdery sand with clear, shallow water, and this is a very popular place for tourists to visit, especially in summer months, because you can stay on the beach with many hotels but walk to town, or you can stay in town and walk to the beach. Alghero is one of those super convenient places if you don't have the car and you want to stay at a place that's historical but has a beach nearby. Number 7, Spiaggia La Pelosa. La Pelosa is arguably the most photographed beach in all of Sardinia, and when you see it in person, you'll understand why. It's very shallow, almost lagoon-like beach with water that graduates from white to pale turquoise to deep blue. There's an ancient watchtower at the edge of the water that makes every photo look like a postcard. And because the water is so shallow and calm, it is absolutely perfect for kids. Now, important note for planning. La Pelosa has strict visitor limits to protect the ecosystem. You must book your entry in advance online, and there's a small fee. Bags and umbrellas are also regulated, and they will check your bags. Plan ahead because this one fills up fast, especially in the summer. Make sure you go early to get a good parking spot. The light is better, it's less crowded, and you'll have more time to enjoy it before it gets busy. Unfortunately, it was very windy when we went there, but it was still absolutely stunning and one of the most beautiful beaches I have ever seen. Number 8, Castelsardo. Castelsardo is a medieval hilltop town built on a rocky promontory overlooking the sea. And it looks exactly like something out of a storybook. The castle at the top dates back to the 12th century and offers panoramic views of the Sardinian coastline that are absolutely stunning. The town is also famous for its traditional basket weaving, and you'll find artisan shops throughout the entire winding streets. It's a wonderful place to walk around, explore the castle, and pick up a handmade souvenir. Number 9, Sa Mandra, a Michelin-recognized restaurant. Now, let's talk about food, because no trip to Sardinia is complete without experiencing authentic Sardinian cuisine. Sa Mandra is a Michelin-recognized agriturismo, essentially a working farm that also serves traditional food. It's located near Alghero. It is one of the most unique dining experiences you can have in all of Italy. The menu is entirely based on what the farm produces: roasted meats, homemade cheeses, fresh bread, local wines, and a suckling pig. It's a set menu, multi-course experience that gives you a real taste of Sardinian culture and tradition. It's about 60 euros per adult and about 20 to 30 euros per child for this entire set menu. Kids get to see where food actually comes from, and the setting is relaxed and rustic, like no white tablecloths or like hushed voices. It's fantastic for kids. They can run around, they can have a playground on premises, the whole setup is like being in a museum. The kids and you can freely walk around their property while you're waiting for your food. This was hands down the best food we have had in all of Sardinia. Kids could not get enough of the suckling pig. But book well in advance, this place fills up quickly, especially in the summer. And finally, number 10, Neptune's Grotto. We're ending with something truly spectacular, Neptune's Grotto. This is a stunning sea cave located at the base of the dramatic Capocaccia cliffs near Alghero. Inside, you'll find an enormous cave system filled with stalactites, stalagmites, and an underground lake. It's genuinely awe-inspiring. You can get there two ways, by boat from Alghero Harbor, which is the more scenic option, or by descending the famous Escala del Cabirol, a staircase of 654 steps carved directly into the cliff face. We chose the stairs with our kids, and it was doable, but make sure you bring water and take breaks. Go earlier in the morning when the sun is not too strong yet. The kids loved it because it was very dramatic, it was mysterious, and it feels like exploring a hidden world. The tour is guided in multiple languages and very educational. Northern Sardinia is one of those destinations that genuinely restores your soul. And that's exactly why we travel. It's not just about checking off beaches, it's about giving your kids experiences they will remember, learning something new together, and actually resting as a family. If you're a busy working parent trying to plan a trip that's worth every dollar and every day of your PTO, Sardinia belongs on your list. I have a full hotel review of Hotel Moresco in Santa Teresa, Gallura, and I'll be adding more videos about Sardinia to help you plan the trip better. And if you want to maximize your vacation and not be tired from jet lag, I do have a jet lag survival guide as well as a travel medication checklist that you can get in the description below. Drop a comment below which of these 10 spots would your kids love the most. I read every single one of them. See you on the next one.